Havana. All right. God sent every day. I hate Oli. I don't know how many is coming now, man. We'll listen to Obaséki's song. All right, everyone watching. Thank you so much. Dion Osagie. Another beautiful day. And the movement continues. But before the movement continues, Igumo will address one or two things what they happen for our community. All right? God doing all Obaséki. Nobody hates you, nobody's against you, but you are a public servant. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand the meaning of a public servant. The governor is supposed to report to you as an Edo citizen. When the governor of Edo State, when he first entered power, the very first term, it took him 1 year to start working, 1 year to appoint commissioners, 1 year to do so many things. If you remember very well, when the governor of Edo State first came in, it took him 1 year before he did anything. And this time again, it's taking me another 1 year. Our own collective resources, 1 or 2 persons managing our entire resources. Governor Obaséki, Philip Shaibu, Osagie, and Osagie. Those are the 4 people currently controlling all the resources that belongs to the state. And Obaséki now have started plotting his own family members, his own brothers, to take over all our resources. Obaséki currently appointing his own brothers to take over our resources. Can you believe that? Obaséki brother Tom Obaséki. You can see that they are very close to, like that song I was playing earlier. You can see that the family have a very big tie with the white people. You look at their names, God doing, Pedro, Tom, Peter. All right? Don Pedro Obaséki, who was against his own brother during an election, is now the one in charge of the entire broadcasting services in Edo State, EBS. Many of you don't know that Don Pedro, who was competing with Obaséki during the first time, is now the one in charge of EBS. They use that one to settle the guy. The guy don't make noise again. Can you believe that Tom Obaséki, who is a brother, I posted it on my page, who is a brother to the governor, is now going to be in charge of Edo State waste management. And this guy is a pharmacist. A pharmacist. Can you imagine that? The key places where we can generate income, they are plotting their brothers there. The key place where we can generate income, because if you look at the trash system, any sensible government will know that, like in Edo State, we can recycle trash and make billions from it. If we have a working recycling system where we mandate every house or every business to have a trash can, we have trucks picking up this trash every day or every 2 days. This is a big business, and we can take those trash to recycle them and make more money for the state. So if we have a sensible governor by now, the waste management in Edo State should have created billions of naira already. But of course, Obaséki is just making noise, calling himself a technocrat. He's a clueless governor, and that's a fact. So Tom is going to be in charge of that. A pharmacist, he left his pharmacist job. They did not give it to a person who is more qualified, a person that understands environmental sanitation, all right? But you give somebody that make medicine to go and clean trash. He's not going to do well. Look at his other brother, Peter, the 2 billion naira empowerment fund that the World Bank just grant. His brother, Peter, is the one in charge of that, 2 billion. So they want to use their brother, connection, sign for the money. We need to start speaking up. Talk back. All the young people that voted, that fought, that took their risk, almost took their life. People like the able guy they're talking about in Edo State and the other dirty-looking boy, Abbott. They are now in Lagos. The governor could not even create a job in 1 year for young people who have dedicated their time to help him out win the election. The governor of the state could not hire people who gave all their time. The people are now hustling in Lagos. There's 18 local governments in Edo State. Can't we create jobs? Can we create ideas that will move the state forward? There's hunger in Edo State. Can we encourage farmers in villages to produce more garri? Edo State Farmers Market. Edo State Farmers Market. The Edo State government doesn't know that. They can encourage farmers in the villages to invest more in farming, buy their products from them, bring it back to the city, and people can buy, people can eat. No roads in the entire state. Oshomole is corrupt, Oshomole is bad. Yes, we agree. Why can't the governor of Edo State now probe the ex-governor? If Oshomole is corrupt, why can't Obaséki now probe the last governor? That's what you should do. If you believe that the governor that came before you was corrupt, you now probe the governor. They will know that you are a real man. Keep telling us the governor is this, the governor is corrupt, the governor Oshomole water storm project. You now probe Oshomole. We will be so happy and supportive of you. The corruption going on in Edo State is too much. Our people are hungry. Our people need to survive. Our people need to eat. There's no basic health care. I, for one, like Dion Osagie, I can never be happy with that because I know the tricks. I know the tricks. I would never be happy. And to be honest with you, Edo State government owes me a lot of money. Edo State government owes me a lot of money. I'm putting up a proposal of 250 million naira to the state government because I've been doing their job. All this year, Dion Osagie has been the only person who have created a social welfare office in the state. I've created a social welfare office. The only place where people can go to right now in the state is a God Sent Foundation. So I've dedicated my time in doing government job while they are keeping the money in their accounts. That's not going to play with me. So please, a message to Edo State government, do the needful and support our organization. Please. Because even if you leave power, even if you not leave power, I personally go still the hunt to now. And let's not, I hope that we don't meet in a place whereby we can be able to, I don't want no drama. Just pay me my money and let me continue to help my people. Because you cannot treat everybody unfair. There's money that's supposed to go to each local government. It's been a year, nothing has went to them. There's money that's supposed to go for emergency funding. It's been a year, nothing has gone to them. There's money that's supposed to go to ministries of women affairs. It's been a year, nothing has gone to them. God Sent Foundation has been doing the job. So it's only fair for the government to give us what truly belongs to us. I'm not going to talk too much. I just wanted you to be aware of the tricks that they are about to play on you in Edo State. Pedro Obaséki, EBS, Edo Broadcasting Service, is the one in charge. And that's where major money is coming from in Edo State. Tom Obaséki, in charge of all this trash in Edo State, executive director to the governor, in charge of all the dirty. What did he say? You know how much the pass they come? No to be dirty. Peter Obaséki, 2 billion, is it dollars? Yeah, I think it's dollars. No, 2 billion naira. I think it's 2 billion naira. The fund that they just approved, they put in there as the chairman. Think, me not think. Wow, Obaséki. Hello, wise oh. Matter of fact, Governor Obaséki, you block me on your WhatsApp because I'm telling you the truth. God will not forgive you. Because I'm telling the governor of Edo State the truth, he blocked me on his WhatsApp. He should be very ashamed of himself. Governor Obaséki, you should be very, very ashamed of yourself for blocking me on WhatsApp because I'm telling you the truth. When I see something very, very unfair on Facebook, I send it to the governor. I keep sending it to him to make sure he sees it. How can there not be electricity in the city center? Edo at 30. You go to Ring Road at night, it's still very dark. It beats my imagination. This is not a city center. This is just an environment where you can relax. This is not a city center. This is just an outdoor environment where you can relax and have a barbecue. You see that? This is not a city center. Can you imagine that this is just an environment, right? But a city center is all, it makes me ashamed. Believe me, people live in an environment that looks like them. I mean, that's a fact. Because of the fact that not all of them, majority of the Obaséki family, they are very, very ugly. You can start from the governor. Very, very ugly man, black, look like a monster. So, if you are a clean guy like Dion Osagie, right? If you are a clean guy like Dion Osagie, you would love to live in a community that is clean. Obaséki is a very dirty human being, living in a those state like that, living in Benin City, going around in your own city, Airport Road, where there's the only airport in Edo State. I don't think that there should be any time of the day where there is no electricity on Airport Road. There should be any time of the day where we have the airport, Benin Airport. Go through there. Or you want me to tell them to send us video later? There are communities in Edo State where for 2 months now they have not had electricity. Remember the governor promised you guys the Oshomore power plants. Remember he promised you guys industrial park, you forgot. Industrial park. Remember I promised Gelegele seaports. MOU everywhere. No one complete project that we can actually boast of. Yeah, you renovated 1 or 2 old buildings. That's not a project, bro. Renovating 1 or 2, 3 buildings in the state is not a project. We don't have a library. Let's focus on the basic, my man, Governor Obaséki. Let's focus on the basics. There's no single library in the state, in our entire state. There's no single library. A library where people can study. No library. Right? There's no single library in the entire state. Is that not something to be worried about? There's no single playground, where children can play in the entire state. Is that not something for the government to be worried about? There's so many homeless children hawking, begging to eat. Is that not something for the government to worry about? We must leave sentiment aside as people. I am in a better environment and I'm so thankful to myself that I was able to think fast to live that kind of environment. Oh, my people, I can't be living, I can't have access to an environment like this and I will say, oh, I'm going to live in Edo State. You be real to me. I can't have access to an environment like this and I will say I want to go and live in Amagba village. I will be in Amagba village talking trash from there. Huh? What we are talking about, what we are saying is not for us. It's for those people who don't have a voice. I can choose never to go back to Nigeria. What we are saying is not for us. We can choose not to go back to the States if we want. But there are people living there who don't have a voice. Please, my people, advise your governor. Advise your governor. Your governor owes me and he needs to pay me. He cannot run away from it, even if it's even after he leaves the office. Even after the governor leaves the office, he still owes me. He still owes me because our resources are with him. Look at the security funds. We have money that goes to security every month, ranging almost ₦1 billion. The ASAM people had to rally money together to protect their own state when there is money already on ground. When our mumu will do, I think I'm done for the day. Yeah, one love, man. Uwe, how are you? Hey, he's looking at me. That was a short message to the governor. Movement continue. Dion Osagie. Oh, by the way, I love you all. Thank you for always supporting the truth. Not everybody support the truth. Dion Osagie has so many enemies today. That's because he stands for the truth. Dion Osagie has so many enemies today is because he stands for the truth. If I lie so much, a lot of people will love me more. People like lie. People like gossip. Imagine a young man who will be happy that his own brother is going through drama. I watched a video of that ugly, dirty boy celebrating another man who had issues in his country of residence. JP, is it JP? Amigo's brother. Imagine a young person celebrating another young person who had issue. Instead of you to say, okay, what can we do to help? You are clapping. Osagie, no marry. Hey, Osagie, congratulations, Winifred, for leaving. Osagie has been a boss. Osagie has been a boss. That is why we are able to speak up. We don't take people to the government house and the government give us 5,000 naira, we start sharing it. No. When we believe in you, we support you. You are running from one place to another place, running the streets, crying. Okay, let's read some. I thought Obaséki is your. You see, that's the stupid mindset of so many of our people, man. All right, because you are affiliated with a person who is from that family, some person will be like, oh, don't talk about it. I had an issue with one of my friends, actually. It was about a pastor, right? I spoke bad about this pastor. A friend of mine called me like, oh, say that guy, my man, now why you don't talk? I said, does it even make sense? So you are telling me because this person is your friend, he do something wrong, not something wrong. This is something so man about our entire state, and you expect me not to speak up? My people, me not they get shame for mouth. Me not they get shame. Me not they get shame. Me not they get shame because I dey shameful now. Especially those of una where they abroad, where still they think like say government for Oyibo land will give your pikin money, they will give you free house safe, they will give you bus pass, you will get free health care. Government for abroad, but you dey see clear for people for your states. The way that they suffer, you go see they say the government is trying. I dey shame for you. Government fix road, not be try that they try. Government fix road, not be try. Any road for Nigeria, where this time now, where we say you go see gutter, you feel they look the gutter, you will see the gutter, you will see jump past gutter. Say see road, see they see gutter, not be road. Because in 21st century, we're not supposed to know where gutter there. Imagine they will build road for highway, go Uselu Lagos Road. Uselu Lagos Road for Market Square, like Uselu Market, you see say gutter, they open for all the roads. That one are road. I be road where they just put quota. They just put quota. I mean, my people, I get long day today, man. I gotta go, man. Love you. Obaséki, I dey warn you. I dey vex for you. Tell Obaséki say I dey vex for him. Not be loud. Obaséki, I'm very angry at you because I've reached out to you so many times that the work I am doing, I need to be paid for my work. I am going to be paid for my work. I don't care if it takes forever, bro. Even after you are not the government, Obaséki is going to pay me for my work. Because the work the state is supposed to be doing, I am doing it. And somebody have to be paid. Somebody have to pay me. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Anywhere we see each other, Obaséki is going to pay me for my work. I mean it. You can't put your brother at EBS. You put your brother as waste management. You put the other one to represent the 2 billion naira fund. You're a Chris. I love my people, man.